Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. So first things first, before we start anything, thank you for 800. Yeah, we're up to 800. We are slowly pushing it to 1,000. And it's just so great. I know a lot of you guys have been telling me, like, girl, you deserve more subscribers. And, you know, honestly, I'm in a place where I am so content with having a small channel just because I know all of you. Like, I get to talk with you guys. Y'all get to hang out with Ellie. They don't want to see you up that close, mama. But you guys, like, really have gotten the chance to know me, and I have really gotten the chance to know you guys. And, you know, I feel like when people just blow up out of nowhere, they don't get that opportunity. And so I'm just really thankful because I've been able to build a community of people where we all just like really get along, and we're all supportive of each other, and we're not afraid to have honest conversations on this channel. And we also are just crazy product junkies that love to talk about hair and everything else in between. So thank you guys for 800. I am really happy that we're growing though, and it's going to be really cool to see where this channel goes. I'm already kind of drafting out some ideas for giveaways for when I hit 1,000. So I do want to do a big giveaway when I hit 1,000, but I think over the next year, I'm definitely going to be doing like just some silent giveaways, sending things to people that have like been here with me since day one, and have been super duper supportive. So I do plan on starting giveaways like once I hit 1,000. I think I'm finally at that point where I really can do it and do it successfully. So yeah. But anyway, y'all know what time it is. It's Self-Care Sunday time. And today we're actually going to talk about a couple of things. So for my mask, I'm bringing Tgin back out because after using these babies, I wanted to go ahead and use some more of my Tgin because y'all know I was feeling some type of way about them around Black Friday, and I just kind of put them to bed for a little bit. But now I'm busting them back out because I forgot how good they really are. So in my haul that I posted last week, you guys did see that I picked up the Miracle Repair Curl Protein Reconstructor with black honey and biotin. So that's what she looks like. And the texture is definitely different from her other hair mask. It's definitely more of a cream. The other ones are like a really whipped consistency. Like they're still light, but they're very whipped, and they're super duper slippery on the hair. I used the Honey Miracle hair mask the other day when I prepped my hair to use the products that I used in that other video. If you have not seen my review on the Tgin hair milk and honey curls custard, go ahead, click that link up above. It'll be right there for you. And I'll go ahead and I'll also link my haul somewhere in this video, either up in the iCards or on the end cards. So let's talk about this mask. It says it's an intense restorative protein treatment that helps reduce breakage, prevents split ends, and repairs hair damage. And the first 5 ingredients are water, avocado oil, jojoba seed oil, cetyl alcohol, and cedioyl alcohol. So really good fatty alcohols up there, and really nice oils up there too. There is biotin, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. The 9th ingredient on here, so it's not super duper low on the list, but not extremely high. So there is a good amount of biotin in here, but there are also a lot of really other good nourishing ingredients in here. So I have a feeling this is going to be a good like moisture protein balance situation. And then also, because my skin's kind of freaking out, I wanted to go ahead and talk about this Urban Skin RX Purifying 2-in-1 Pumpkin Pore Detox Mask and Scrub. And this has kaolin, bromelain, and salicylic acid. That's what she looks like. A lot of you guys have asked me to talk more about my skincare on the channel, so I figured I'd break this baby out. This is the only mask I've been using in 2019. Before, I would have like at least 6 to 7 masks in my routine, and I would switch them out depending on my mood. I've only been using this, and I absolutely love it. You guys know that I'm on new medication, and it's a 28-day cycle. So every 28 days, I move to a new box of pills and I get some breakouts. So I figured I'd go ahead and use this on the channel today too. So if you would like to see how these two babies work in my hair and on my skin, then just keep watching. It just says to use it with the Miracle Repair Strengthening Shampoo. Use it after that, but I do have that shampoo. But it, like, listen, that shampoo will strip away your sins. It might strip away some of your neurons. It's a heavy shampoo. And y'all know I love to get my hair clean, but I did not need my hair like stripped. So I decided to use my Miche cleansed deep conditioner instead. So that's where I'm at. I did do a little bit of detangling in the shower. So that's what the curls are looking like. So yeah, my hair was getting a little too soft. So I wanted to go ahead and bust out something that had a little bit of protein in it. And I figured, well, I have this, so why not go ahead and try it? I had kind of over conditioned my hair this week just because I'd used something and my scalp was really bothering me. And I don't even think it was that product. I think it was just my scalp in general. It's been acting up the last couple of weeks. So I washed my hair again and I did like a light deep conditioning. Like I didn't leave the product in long. That was when I used the Honey Miracle and I think it was a little bit too much, but so that's what it looks like. So this one is a little bit more tacky, almost kind of like that carrot hair leave-in that I have. This is like, the consistency is like a cross between the Buttercream Daily Moisturizer and the Honey Miracle Hair Mask. Oh, and it still has really good slip. Nice. Yeah, the honey is really high up in there still, so I figured that it probably would. Yeah, how have y'all been doing this week? I've been having a really good week. I'm sure y'all noticed that I really did try to like keep things consistent this week. My goal is to get to 3 videos a week. Now I know that may not happen every week, especially, you know, with my job. Some weeks it's easier to sit down and film than others, but that is my goal, is to have 3 videos a week up. So, y'all seem to enjoy the consistent content. So that's the goal, is to keep it going that way. Honestly, like in the YouTube world, I've been watching videos, but I haven't really done too much social media wise. 1, because I broke my phone, but 2, because I was so tired of seeing all that shit with James Charles and Jeffree Star and Tati. Like, first of all, I don't know why people are still jiving with Jeffree Star. Like, I think he's shown time and time again that he really isn't that different of a person. Like, he says he doesn't want to be in drama, but every time there's drama, who's all up in it? Like, he's just a bully. Like, even all the old stuff aside, like, I do believe that people can change from that. I have seen it with my own eyes. That's not what I'm saying, but he's a bully. Like, he has been a bully since he got on YouTube, and he has continued to be a bully and talk out of his ass. And so look at where we are. That whole thing is just a mess, but whatever. But I was tired of seeing it on my feed, and so I kind of just disconnected from YouTube for a minute. So because I hate how like one person will do something, and granted, like, I'm happy that people grab inspiration from people, but I get tired of seeing like the same trendy thing over and over and over again. It really gets on my nerves. Like, now everybody wants to do the wet look. And my thing is, like, I feel like a good amount of people that start these trends don't really give the people that that are following along with these trends don't really give the people that started them like the credit that they deserve. But whatever. Kind of gets annoying. Like, everyone, like, people will see one person do something and get really, really great success off of it, and then all of a sudden everybody wants to do it. And I'm like, that's cool, but like, can we see something else too? Like, but yeah. So that is how my hair is looking like. So looks like my hair is definitely drinking it up. The first things that I'm noticing with this mask is that it's definitely a little bit tackier. Actually, a lot tackier than the Honey Miracle hair mask. And because of that, it really sticks to the strands. Like, really sticks to the strands. I can definitely notice my curls starting to plump up. But yeah, y'all, I did smash my phone this week. And honestly, like, I wasn't even really that upset about it because the phone had been dying for a while. Like, it wasn't holding a charge. It would just cut off randomly. It was struggling. It was really time for me to get a new phone anyway. The only thing that was bothersome was that, of course, I had a crack like right at the base of where the lens on the camera was, and I was like, well, shit, I can't, you know, like, I could film, but I couldn't see what I was doing, which was extremely annoying. But I got through it. I think the Tgin video came out pretty decently considering I couldn't see what the heck I was doing. But really the only reason I hadn't switched was because I wasn't sure when my old phone was going to be paid off because I was still on my dad's plan. And I just needed to see like what the deal with everything was. So needless to say, I'm still on his plan, and that's because basically he hasn't been paying on my plan because my line was free. So the only thing he was paying for at the time was my phone. We got those phones like a while ago. It would make no sense for me to start my own plan. Like, if my line is free, there's no sense in me starting another plan. So I just went ahead and upgraded my phone. So I'm just paying for the phone, and not for the plan itself, which is really, really good. Can't complain at all. So I did get the XS. I could have gotten the Max, but I hate really big phones. Like, I can't. So I went for the XS, and truthfully, guys, I'm in love. And the camera quality on this is just like insane. Like, it's amazing. So that made me feel a lot better too. So I'm really excited. This is the first time that I've ever really been in love with a phone. Usually when it comes to a phone, I'm just like, whatever. Like, it's a phone. Does it work? Can I use my social media platforms? You know, can I call people when there's an emergency? And that's pretty much it. Like, I don't really, most of the time, I don't really care that much. So yeah, that happened. But I was happy that I was able to rectify that situation quickly, because it would have been really annoying, like, trying to get up consistent content for you guys. Sorry, I have a really big tangle here. Trying to get up consistent content for you guys, but also, like, having to use the camera like that. Like, that just would have been annoying. So, happy that I was able to take care of that. So, yeah. New phone, who this? I'm really liking this texture. It's definitely different for Tgin, for sure. I've been using Tgin for years, so I feel like at this point I know the products very well. There was something I wanted to talk to you guys about, but I cannot remember what it is. Sometimes I feel like a little old lady trapped in a young body. Does anybody else get that way? Like, you just can never remember anything to save your life. That's how I am. Oh, we are supposed to be going back home to Virginia tomorrow. Those of you that don't know, I am from the DMV. I'm not from North Carolina. I'm from Chesterfield County, right outside of Richmond, right off of 95. So any of you that are from there, you probably, you know, yeah. But we're supposed to be going home. I don't know if it's gonna happen because the Memorial Day traffic gets really, really bad, especially out here. We may go, we may not. I really just want to see my grandma. Like, that's all I'm really worried about, is seeing my grandma. Because I haven't seen her in almost a year. I haven't seen her since last August when I went back for my graduation party. I really miss her, and then especially like after losing my grandpa, I think it probably got to her more than she was willing to say. None of my grandparents are together anymore. But you know, like that was her first love, so it's just a different feeling, you know. And I think she's just feeling really lonely right now. And I would too. She's not as mobile as she used to be. She just has a lot going on health-wise. She's had a lot going on health-wise for a while, but I think just with everything going on, it's really taken its toll. So I just want to see her. I have a really strong bond with my grandma. She's been with me through everything. She's helped me a lot through school, you know, monetarily. She's just one of the few people that has just shown me so much unconditional love and support. And so I love my grandma, and she's my heart. And so especially now, like, I want to soak up all the time I can with her, because, you know, for a while it was like wild having all 4 of my grandparents alive. Like, most people past like 20 can't really say that, you know. Now I can't say that anymore, but you know, it's just kind of changes your perspective on things. And we are supposed to be spreading my grandpa's ashes this weekend, so I do want to be there for that, because you guys know that I was not able to be at anything related to the funeral because I couldn't travel, because he passed like 3 days after my surgery, so I wasn't able to travel. Oh, the thing I wanted to talk to you about. So some of you guys were like, girl, what's that tea on curls? Yeah, I'm just seeing some things that bother me. And they might not bother other people, but they bother me. And I guess because, like, I don't think we can say that curls is a small business anymore. They have definitely surpassed that. I mean, like Black Friday, their entire green collection was $25. If you can afford to do a sale where an entire collection is $25, and you're probably not as small as you want people to perceive, right? But I have seen some marketing things that just really turn me off. And granted, I've been using curls since I transitioned. Not too long after I had cut, well, actually I started using them before I cut the last bit of my relaxed hair off. So I've been using them for a hot minute. Ooh, she's stringy. Ooh. Ooh. Yeah, we need to, hopefully TGIN will do some work on that. She is dry. One of the first things that kind of bothered me with curls, so I am a member with curls. I do shop on their website frequently because they do a lot of like coupon codes. So they'll post a coupon code at the beginning of the month on their social media platforms, and it will last until the end of the month, right? And so there had been a coupon code going around. Where's my... Here it is. There had been a coupon code going around. This was back sometime last year. I want to say like I want to say like September, October-ish. There was a coupon code going around 40% off your entire order, and it said through the entire month, right? So people were hype, and once people started taking note of the code, they went to go ahead and purchase, and the code didn't work. And so for a while, people kept asking, what happened to the code? Why did it go from, I think it went from like 40% off to 25% off. And they kept trying to say that it had always been 25% off. But we were like, yeah, no. Because at the time, both of those codes were out. When they first came out, both of the codes were out. And the one that was 25% off was marked as something different. And people had taken screenshots as proof. I don't have my screenshots anymore because I have a new phone. But so it was really annoying because at first they were basically trying to make it seem like we were crazy. And that's one thing I really hate, is just like blatant dishonesty. And we knew it was dishonesty because people have the screenshots. Like, people were posting them like, yeah, that's not what you said. Then they say, oh, well, someone in our marketing team posted the wrong ad. It's this. And this is my thing. Y'all, I work in retail. If Soma Intimates puts out marketing that's incorrect, we are told we have to sell it at the price that the person saw it at. There's no exceptions to that. You honor that price. And that is what any business should do. And I've seen smaller businesses than Curls make sure that they honor their mistakes. They made a mistake and several people saw it, and people had their carts full of stuff and they did not honor it. And to me, that was just piss poor business. Like, you don't do that, because at the end of the day, it's not my fault that you posted an incorrect ad posting. And that's something that they need to deal with as a company. You need to honor what you put out. So that was a big red flag for me. I think a couple of months before, I want to say this happened last summer, and I'm not sure, but it may still be up on Melcherie's Instagram. I'll check when I get off this video. But you guys know that they have the Curls Blueberry Bliss vitamins, right? So they're a liquid vitamin, and truth be told, I really don't think that the vitamin was doing as well as they were hoping that it would. I really think that just in terms of vitamins, Main Choice has really been killing it in that part of the market. And also, like, the amount that you get, like, that you have to take in the amount that you get in the bottles just doesn't add up. Like, you have to buy too much of it to justify the purchase. So they did a giveaway of sorts. Basically, you write a positive review on Amazon and we'll send you some Blueberry Bliss hair vitamin. Now, I'm sure y'all know what's wrong with that, right? They're basically asking people to only post positive reviews, whether you've tried the product or not, in exchange for free product. That right there is shady, shitty, underhanded business. I'm just going to tell you that right now. I do not jive with companies that do fake reviews. And even if they didn't ask people to post fake reviews, we know what that shit means. And I'm not a fan of that kind of thing. If your products are good, then let those products speak for themselves. I don't mind the ones that people do where, like, if you, like, go in store and buy, like, a certain dollar amount of a company's product, or, you know, like, you buy one of their products in store, like they just launched in a certain store, and you send them a picture of your receipt, they'll send you a free product. I think that's really great marketing, because not only are you showing brand loyalty, like, thank you for keeping us on the shelf, but that also gives the opportunity to showcase new products. Sultanicals does this. I think they have one going on right now until the 31st. And you can either get, I think it's their Fro Despair shampoo bar, or if you spend $50 or more, you can get a liter size of their slip and slide deep conditioner. It's a new deep conditioner. Both of those are new products. So I don't mind stuff like that. But asking for fake reviews, essentially, I have a problem with that. Like, that's just not okay. And for those two reasons, I have not purchased from Curls for a while. I just think it's funny to me how Mahisha has a show on OWN trying to tell people how to be good business owners, but she engages in really shitty business practices. And so I be feeling some type of way. Like I told you guys, I feel like some of their products are overpriced, like the Green Collection, the Green Collection and the, what is it? The Cashmere and Caviar. I feel like retail price, I feel like they're overpriced, and you guys don't hear me say that a lot. I say that partially because now I haven't read the ingredients for the Green Collection, but I feel like a lot of the times with their products, the marketed ingredients aren't necessarily super high up on the list the way like the main choice is. Like, I can justify the main choice because the ingredients that they say are in the product are in the product. Like, there's no denying that. You get the results, and I feel like the whole main choice experience is as luxe as the price is, if that makes sense. I don't necessarily feel that way with Curls. And I'm not saying they have bad products, like I said. I have a couple of products that I have from them that I have loved so much, and I buy them like 2-3 at a time. But that's not the case for all of their products. And the thing that got me with the Green Collection, first of all, that packaging is not functional. Like, I thought about getting it in store because I missed out on the Black Friday deal. But first of all, for me, I have a hard time believing that those products are worth the price when you sold them Black Friday at $25. If you can manage to make an entire collection of product $25, how much did you actually spend to make the product? You couldn't have spent that much because it's a huge loss if you did. And so for me, right there, that's a red flag. I'm saying, like, it can't. Like, there's no way that it costs what they're charging and the retailer. So I thought about that, but then also the product is not functional. If I had to have a spoon to get my product out of a bottle, then first of all, why the hell is it in a bottle? Just put it in a jar. I mean, and besides the fact that their whole like green juice idea is nothing original, Briogeo been there, done that. Okay. So that was nothing original. And honestly, to me, like, the actual labeling on the products for the Green Collection looks really tacky. And then I don't know if Mahisha goes around making comments on YouTube, but there was a handle under the name of Mahisha Dellinger, and Quinn Ray did a video on the Green Collection, and she was commenting to a lot of people on underneath Quinn's video. She commented to me, and honestly, like, she wasn't nasty, but I felt like a lot of the comments that she was leaving was pretty unprofessional. I don't know if those comments that she made are still there. I mean, me personally, I would hope that a brand owner would not be replying to customers via a personal Instagram. I mean, not a personal Instagram, a personal YouTube page, but I don't put anything past anybody. And so for me, I'm like, how you out here giving people business advice and you don't necessarily follow good business practices? That's all I'm saying. And so for me, in a lot of ways, I feel like, are you just doing well because the markup on your products is so high that you're just walking straight to the bank and laughing at us? Like, that's what I'm wondering, you know, like, because I don't feel like curls has necessarily done anything revolutionary, truthfully. And even then, like, I was really annoyed with how they did Mad Curls, making them redo their review, because the things that they said on their original review, you can't find that original review anymore because they were made to take it down. The things that they said in that review weren't untrue. Like, they didn't give anybody any incorrect information. And to me, it sounds like the people at Curls are less knowledgeable about their own products than they should be. And I think that's a problem. I don't feel like Mahisha is as deeply ingrained in the creation of her products as people like Courtney from The Main Choice. I just don't think that she is. And the responses that I've seen on social media, to me, reflect that. It seems like she doesn't really know much about ingredients. And so, you know, back in the day, Curls was one of the few brands that were there. And so it was really easy for me to use Curls and justify it. And now I'm not saying I'm not going to buy Curls products, because I have products from the Curls collection that I genuinely, like, I would be sad if I didn't have them. I'm just going to be honest with you guys. But I am leery. I'm very leery. I keep my eye out with Curls. And even now, like with the pineapple collection. First of all, I don't know who got that collection because I can't find it. But second of all, they're doing a giveaway, and I just don't like it, because you basically have to go out and buy the products to do like a video or a post or something like that. So you basically have to buy the products to win the products. What's the point of doing a giveaway if you gotta buy the products to... You see what I'm saying? Like, I don't jive with it. And sometimes I get a really fishy feeling when it comes to Curls. Because I feel like some of the business that they do is just problematic. I don't like it. And I feel like it's my job to say I don't like it. And I feel like a lot of people haven't said anything either because they don't see it. Because a lot of these things happen in places that aren't really close to, like, YouTube settings. Or because influencers are being paid and sponsored by Curls, and so they don't say anything. And I know a lot of people that I watch are, you know, sponsored by Curls, and when I bring up things that I see that I don't like, they always comment back to me, but they don't comment on those things. And that just, it says a lot right there. Like, it really does. It says a lot. So, yeah. That's the tea on Curls. You know, of course, buy everything at your own risk. I feel like in a lot of ways, people are kind of just not even really hit to Curls right now, because we have so many other companies that are doing so many other amazing things, and Curls has just not really kept up. And so I feel like in a lot of ways, a lot of people just don't care about them anymore. And that's fine. Like I said, there are products that I will continue to purchase from them because I just love them that much. But, I got my eye on them because sometimes they really be having me feeling some type of way. So I'm going to wash my hands, and then we're going to apply this face mask. I'll be right back. Okay, so before I hop into this, I did just want to mention that, show you guys how much I used. And I did use a bit because my hair was feeling really tight and kind of tangly. But I'm not mad at it. I'll get at least 3 more uses out of it. So probably about 4 uses out of this container. Maybe 5 more depending on the condition of my hair. I really liked how this applied to my hair though. When I did come into like snags and tangles, it really helped me just go ahead and get those tangles out of my hair. So I really like how that applied. And it seemed like my curls were starting to react to it. Not quite as quick as it reacts to some other masks, but definitely it was reacting to it. So It says for maximum penetration, cover hair with a warm towel or plastic cap for 3 minutes and rinse out. 3 minutes? Well, I'll sit under the deep conditioning cap probably for about 15 because it takes a minute for my deep conditioning cap to get hot. And then we'll see. So I am going to be using this. This is the Urban Skin RX Pumpkin Pore Detox Mask. I love this stuff. It is a warming mask. So when you start to rub it into the skin, it does warm up. So that's what it looks like. And I usually start with about this much. And then I just start to rub it in. And as you rub it in, you can feel it warming up on your face. It feels so good on the skin. And I really like it because it doesn't dry down. So it really works at all the dirt and the impurities in your skin without making your face feel really tight. I feel like sometimes these masks that people claim like detox are really just breaking you out more. Like drying your skin out and causing it to be really sensitive. And that should not happen. So this has become my favorite mask. I haven't felt the need to get anything else. You guys know I love my Lush face masks, and those are masks that I will repurchase in the future, but I've just really been enjoying this. And it's a lot more difficult for me to justify purchasing Lush products when I have to order them. I'd much rather get them in store. So it's a simple 1-2. You guys see how easily that went on? And I usually let mine sit for about 15 minutes. So that's how that looks. So yeah, I just let it set for about 15 minutes and really let everything work into the skin. Honestly, you probably don't need more than 15 minutes. This has really great ingredients in it. It doesn't dry down, so your skin is not going to feel tight or uncomfortable while you're wearing this mask, which is something that I absolutely love. And yeah, the stuff is just so good. And usually I use this at night. And when I use this at night and follow it with the rest of my skincare, the pimples that I do have on my face are greatly reduced. It's not a situation of, oh, it pulls everything up to the surface. Like, no. What's there is greatly reduced in size. Sometimes they're gone. I'm going to go ahead and let this baby sit on my face. I'm going to go sit under my deep conditioning cap, and then I'll be right back, and we'll talk about how these products work. Okay, guys, I'm back. Mask is rinsed off. Skin is clean. So for my skin, I just went on top of that after I rinsed it off with my Even Tone Super Glow Serum from Urban Skin RX. I also used an eye cream, and then I went on with my Belief Moisturizing Balm. And before I leave, I'll put on some SPF as well. So onto the mask. Tgin did that. Like, Tgin did that. This is definitely heavy on the strengthening side. This is extremely strengthening. Y'all see how much my curls are popping. Like, yes. And my curls were so stringy before I put that mask on. They look, I mean, y'all, real talk, this almost makes me want to just dry my hair like this. I'm not gonna do that, but like the bounce, and this doesn't give as much shine as some masks do, but I'm fine with that because like just the sheer amount of strength that is now in my hair, the sheer amount of elasticity and bounce that I have, y'all, I am so impressed. So let me just go right back over the claims. It says it's an intense restorative protein treatment that helps reduce breakage, prevents split ends, and repairs hair damage. I can see why this would help reduce breakage because my hair feels so much stronger. My hair felt too soft before I started, and this feels so much better now. Prevents split ends and repairs hair damage. I don't know about the damage aspect of that. Of course, protein is going to help to an extent. As far as preventing split ends, I do think that this will help with that because it is going to keep your hair nice and strong. This is so nice. So happy I picked one up. I almost wish I got a second one now, but that's cool. I'll definitely make sure to pick up another one when I come across another sale. But this was amazing. I'll leave the price of this down below, and you can get them in Ulta now, so you can go on Ulta and pick this up on the ground. But yeah, so that is my final result. Using the Tgin Miracle Repair Curl Protein Reconstructor. Super happy with this. It gave me exactly what I was hoping for. I only sat under the deep conditioning cap for 15 minutes and it did exactly what it needed to do. So yeah, that's where we are. Well guys, thank you so much for joining me for this Self-Care Sunday. I hope you enjoyed this. Definitely let me know if you've tried out the protein reconstructor or if you plan on trying it out now. If you need a really good dose of protein, that one is really going to just strengthen your hair and make your hair feel so nice and bouncy and luscious. It's really nice. And then also let me know, how many of you guys use Urban Skin RX? This has been my favorite, can't lie. I don't think it's gonna be going anywhere anytime soon for me. So yeah, y'all can see my skin is nice and clear. And now that I have all of my other products on top, I am looking glowy than a motherfucker. So yeah, y'all have a wonderful day and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.